So we are here at SocietyHAE.com at the MTV Woody Awards. We are with Mr. Steve Aoki. Lady, he's very handsome in person, up and close. Look at that hair. We love your hair.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your performance tonight.
I only got to play 3 songs because it is an awards kind of thing. So I did Turbulence, which is a song that got nominated for the EDM Effect Award. And then John came out and did that. And then I did this a song off my album, Wonderland, called Steve Jobs. And I brought out my friend Dylan Francis, who's another great DJ. And then the last song was another record off my album called Emergency that I wrote with John, Little John, and Chitty Bang. So we closed it off with that one. Couple cakes to the crowd, some white raver rafting.
There you go.
You know, it's like crowd surfing with a big life raft on top of the crowd.
Did you start that? Is that something like you do at every show now?
I do it every show, and I bring out the cakes, you know, feed people, and the champagne. Yeah, you can't forget the champagne. You know, and people get thirsty. So.
What's going on with your captain's hat? Where did that come from?
Well, in the Turbulence, the video we shot, I'm wearing that hat. So I mean, actually, that was from a fan that like threw it at me at a show, and I just kept it. I've had it for like I've been on tour for 2 months on a bus tour across the U.S. So I mean, I've had it for pretty much the whole tour. Yeah.
Cool. Now tell us, as a DJ, how do you decide who do you want to work with on your upcoming albums? Do you say, I like your music, let's go, let's collaborate? Like, what gives you the idea?
With this album in particular, the album I just put out, Wonderland, I pretty much took it upon myself to reach out to everyone personally. So most of the people on the album are my friends, or people that I just met, like Winter Gordon. I met her through a friend of a friend. I mean, through a friend. And then like John I've known, Kid Cudi I've known for a long time, Foo from LMFAO I've known for a long time, will.i.am I've known, Rivers Cuomo I've known for a couple of years now. So like a lot of these guys and girls it's more of a relationships.
When you're out there, you're DJing, whose responsibility is it to get everything started? Is it the DJ's responsibility to get the crowd up, or is it the crowd's responsibility to like give you some energy?
It's always the DJ's responsibility.
It's the DJ's responsibility.
And I'll tell you, it's sometimes really, really hard. Not sometimes, most of the times. I mean, if you're just a DJ and no one knows who you are and you're just playing music, that's when I'm nervous. When I was DJing, before I was even an artist, I was the most nervous because if you don't play a couple of the right songs that the crowd can vibe off to, then they just like kind of turn their back on it, you know? Yeah, it's the DJ's responsibility. You're the entertainment. You're the source of entertainment for the whole room. And you know where I learned that from? DJ AM. DJ AM taught me everything about the whole idea and the ethics and the philosophy of the DJ. He really was the DJ's DJ. He was the best DJ in the world.
So what can we expect from you later on in the year, 2013? Because I know you're planning ahead. Well,
I do, on average, about 250 gigs a year. And I've been doing that for like 5 years now. But this year, since I just dropped my album, I just got off a 60-day bus tour. I mean, it's like the work, you have to really focus and not get injured. I know that I've always wanted to be a stuntman before I was even a DJ. I've always wanted to like jump off like something high and like do like that front flip fall and land on your back. You know, like on those huge like stunt pillows. I've always wanted to do that my whole life. I look at the stunt and I was like, I want to be that guy. It's so cool.
But they tell you don't try this at home. But
yeah,
that's
but
what
I
they
want to
say.
become that guy that like says like to the camera, don't try this at home, and then does it.
Okay.
But now I'm doing it.
Well, there you go.
And I have a live audience. It's amazing. I love entertaining the crowd in my music, you know? I feel like if the crowd is going to come, spend their money to see me, my show, I want to give them my music, and on top of that, I want to make it an exclusive kind of just one big fun entertainment show, you know?
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. And tell us about these hot Supras that you're just wearing these Supras.
TKs, the Terry Kennedys.
I have them in gray. right, patent leather.
Oh yeah, these are hot.
Yeah.
These are cool. I'm really proud of this. I started with Supra from day one. They gave me a shoe, the Steve Aoki strapped shoe, and I was the only non-skater that had his own shoe.
Excellent. Well, thank you. This is Steve Aoki and A Case for Society, HAE.com, South Ecky, Southwest, 2012.